Okay, so I am here to talk about my experience in making friends with three new people because I was tasked to do so by my coach. So I had to basically, I had to make friends or introduce myself to three new people and have a conversation with them. That's it. And I have to talk about it while videoing myself. So the first person that I met was Sheena. Well, actually, I've known her for 3 weeks already, but I don't really talk to her. It was just a hi hello acquaintance. She's a new dance mate. She started dancing about 3 weeks ago. So we just see each other every private class that I attend to with Noreen. So but we don't really talk to each other. So last Sunday during our private class before our private class would start, I approached her and I talked to her. So I approached her and I started asking how she got into dancing, how was the private class that she attended yesterday, and I asked her how she got into dancing, who invited her, how she knew about Beast House, and I told her how I got into dancing as well, and I told her that I had zero background in dancing and that I have actually improved after a year, and that yeah, so stuff like that. We talked about um, Beast House and the class and the people and teacher Noreen, and then talked about cheerless and sexy dancing. I actually invited her to attend your class tomorrow on Sunday. Um, Hopefully she will. And I also told her about our private classes, and she's apparently interested. So that actually reminds me, I am going to add her in our private group chat, in our group chat. So that's the first person that I met, I talked to, I made friends with for this week. Um, Let me just open your guide questions. So, yeah, that's the first person that I met. The second person that I met was your brother during the F45 boot camp last Tuesday. So when I saw that he is going to be my partner, I immediately thought that I have to talk to this guy because this is homework number two. This is person number two in my homework. So I introduced myself and asked him how he knew about F45, and apparently he said that um, he is uh, your brother. You are his sister. So he told me that you are his sister, and you have been encouraging him to attend to that bootcamp class. So the moment I knew that he was your brother, I I felt more at ease talking to him because at that instant I knew that we had something to talk about. I already knew that we had something to talk about. So we talked about what he does related to fitness, and apparently he is a runner. And then I talked about pole dancing because he asked what I also do aside from the F45 bootcamp. So what I do related to fitness. So I said that I do pole dancing and chair dancing, and that's how the conversation went on. So when he knew about me going to Beast House, he apparently he knows people who also go. He knows the teachers sa Beast House, and then he knows some people that I dance with as well. So so yeah, that's that's the second person. The third person was the girl that I met yesterday. Her name was Ruth. So yesterday, while in Charles' class, I introduced myself. So this person is also a new person. I haven't met her. It was the first time that I met her last night. So I introduced myself to her while we were at Noreen's class, and I asked her because I saw her, even if she was there for the first, if even if she was a first timer at the class, but I saw that she is already flowy and flexible. So I thought that she's a dancer, and then I asked. So I said that, oh, you move so well. That's how I approached her. I liked how you move because you move so well. You are very flowy and flexible. Uh, so, so I asked her if she's a dancer. Apparently, she is. So yeah, that's what we talked about. That's how the conversation went. That particular conversation did not last long because we were dancing. We were talking while we were dancing at Noreen's class. So yes. So that those were the three people that I made friends with this week. So who did you meet? That was those were the three people. How was the experience? Of course, the experience was awesome and great. Awesome and great and cool. It's cool making friends with new people, meeting new people. Yeah, that's it. For me, the experience really was. At first, I was thinking about the homework. I was thinking about I have to do this because it's my homework. But then, um, uh, uh, those are new people in my network, so it's something cool, and it's something great. It's something great. That's the experience. How did you feel? I felt great. Oh my god, it's the same. How was the experience? And I felt great. The experience was um, it made me talk to people. That's how the experience was. So I was obliged to talk to them because I am a very um, silent person. I usually just stay at the corner or watch the people if I am in a group of people. But this time I was compelled to introduce myself, to approach people. So that's how the experience was to me. How it felt very, I felt relief actually when I made some new friends. What are the person's reaction? Well, um, I think most of them were interested during while I was talking to them because we talked about something that we had in common. So it was a casual conversation. It was very natural. So it, there. What did you like about the conversation? What I liked is that I what I liked is that it went so natural that it even if at the back of my mind I was thinking that I had to do this for the homework, but the conversation went natural. So that's what I liked. What do you think you need to improve with yourself and having conversation with people? I need to I need to talk more, and I need to think quick about what to talk about. So while talking to them, I was actually thinking about the tips that you gave me before. Like a conversation has to be about the person that you're talking to. So I made them feel, while I was talking to them, I made them feel that I was interested in knowing what they do. in knowing what they do, or I was interested. I made them feel that I am basically interested in knowing more about them. So I think it went well, but I think I need to improve on that. I have to talk more, because when I have to talk more, just talk more. So there you go, teach. That's my experience. I have to eat dinner now.